I just slid all the way down. That was the worst part. Oh.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Well, there's a winter storm coming.
Let's talk about the weekend storm.
The Carolinas are seeing the worst of it.
Damaging heavy snow and ice.
And the weekend storm could bring up to a foot of snow.
So I was thinking, what would be the best way to experience it other than out in the woods on top of Blood Mountain? Right now, I am at the Byron Reese trailhead, and I will be camping on top of Blood Mountain. It's already almost noon, so I've got a lot of ground to cover, and we might even see some snow. Let's get started. This trail is part of the Appalachian Trail, and it is already so awesome. Just look at this. Frozen streams. Let's give it a good old cross. The Byron Reese Trail is a small part of the Appalachian Trail here in northern Georgia, and I believe Blood Mountain is the tallest mountain of the Appalachian Trail in Georgia. So, very specific. I'm very excited to reach the top. Apparently this hike is hard, and hopefully the view is as amazing as I'm thinking it will be. Tomorrow there's supposed to be some kind of winter storm approaching. They said the same thing last week, and it was really no big deal. Worst case scenario is a few inches of snow, which should be no problem. Phew. Check out this ice. Almost went sliding down there. And we just started. Pretty dang steep. Yeah, I've already gone up like 100 feet, but this is so cool. For some of you watching, the novelty of snow and ice maybe has worn off, but where I'm from, it never snows. So this is really cool for me, and I hope it snows tonight too. That'd be even cooler. Everybody I've seen on the trail so far has trekking poles, and man, wouldn't that be nice. I feel like it's about to get a lot icier than this, because we're just at the bottom. It's so sweet though. I love this. Check this out. This creek has so many frozen chunks. They go all the way down there. It must have been cold. I don't want to slip on that or that. I'm just gonna take the little easy way where there's no ice. We made it. Something weird that I see are these little like ice shards that almost look like hairs. It's just like a weird shape for something to freeze. It's almost like fibers. It almost makes like little stalagmites. It's just my theory. Someone probably online knows better. So we've made it to our first crossroads. This is the Appalachian Trail that goes all the way down there. This blue one is the Freeman Trail. We'll be taking that back in a roundabout way, but first we're taking the Appalachian Trail on top of that mountain, and then we'll swing around, come back on this one. And remember, white is Appalachian. Some of this ice on the ground, it literally looks like somebody bought a 5-pound bag of ice from the store and just dumped it on the ground. If that's gonna be falling from the sky tonight, then whew, maybe I messed up. Nah, we should be fine. Up and up. Probably doesn't pick up well on camera. That's pretty dang steep. Let's get it. I'm thankful for this, for these rocks. Check out all this ice. The whole trail is just iced up. It's very pretty. It's just a tiny bit sketchy, but as you can tell, this is the way up. It's just a giant stairway to the top. 700 feet up. I don't know what the total is, but we'll find out when we get there. There's actually quite a few people on this trail. Every time they see me with my backpack, they either say, Oh my gosh, you're staying the night out here? That's so awesome. Or the opposite. Oh my god, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. Shoo-wee. Amazing view. You're telling me that on a day as beautiful as today, tomorrow it's gonna storm? Now that just sounds crazy. 1,033-foot ascent so far. And I mean, it looks like we're getting pretty close. Like, it doesn't look much farther up there. I just have to take it all in because this is just amazing. Dude, this is insane. Oh my gosh, yeah, that view is just incredible. So glad I came out here. Almost to the top, there's still a little bit. 13,000 feet, or 1,300, not 13,000, whoa. That would be crazy. Oh, this is it. This is the freaking pick. So this is the ice machine. As you can see, all these leaves just have frozen pieces on them. And that's where all these little ice chunks are coming from. Even the branches. That is crazy. We got a reference marker for this location. And I believe I may be at the peak. Well, indeed, we have made it to the peak of Blood Mountain. Total ascent was about 1,400 feet, and it took about 2 hours. A lot of theories of the origin of its name. Some say it's due to the lichen on the top of the mountain turning red. Others think that a battle between Native Americans took place up here. Either way, awesome mountain, awesome name. Ah, yes. The main reason why I came up here, the privy. They really be letting you go to the bathroom on top of a mountain. You might just have to partake. So this is the Blood Mountain Shelter. So apparently you can spend the night in here, although I don't think it's recommended because it's basically concrete with open windows. It will keep you out of the wind and the snow though. Man, this guy's a beast. Fit a ton of people in here. It's a little spooky though. There's actually a much better shelter. I think it's about 30 minutes away, and that's where I plan to spend the night. To think that people came up here and built a small cabin is crazy. Frozen. The Blood Mountain Shelter was built in 1973 by the Civilian Conservation Corps. Nowadays, it's maintained by the Georgia Appalachian Trail Club, and I believe it was renovated in 2010 to replace the beams. It is a 2-room cabin on top of the highest point of the Appalachian Trail in Georgia. It's crazy to be here. Underneath the sign it says, "All who enter are truly blessed." And as soon as I came up on top of this mountain, it started snowing. This is just so great. I think it's best to get a move on. It's almost 3 o'clock. Stumbled upon a little camping spot on the trail. This looks pretty sweet. A nice little flat area. Since it's the Appalachian Trail, I believe you have to either hang your food or use a bear bucket or whatever. The bear box, bear vault. We won't be staying here. We will be journeying onward, I think about maybe another half mile to another shelter. Thought it was cool that this had little designated camping areas off the trail across this little creek. This is the Slaughter Trail. Imagine saying that you took the Slaughter Trail up to Blood Mountain. Unfortunately, I took the Appalachian Trail to Blood Mountain. We're not even going on the Slaughter Trail. I just thought it was a pretty cool name. If that is the Slaughter Trail, then I believe that is Slaughter Mountain. Not as tall as Blood Mountain, but quite close at 4,338 feet. It is named Slaughter Mountain to commemorate the battle between the Cherokee and the Creek Native Americans. Similar history to Blood Mountain. So all these lands are just ancient battlefields. I'm walking where some warriors used to walk for an entirely different purpose. Shelter. Oh, shelter. We got a long way still. But look at this destruction. I just have to walk the icy path. And then I can actually relax for a couple hours and eat. Oh man, it's gonna be so nice. There she goes. Bear resistant storage. Over there, they got the privy. And then here is the shelter. Oh man, it looks like a tree fell on it. Huh. Well, maybe I can clear out some of this. Oh yeah, and there's a giant fire ring. This is so sick. Welcome to my crib. Check out this view too. I mean, it's not too crazy, but got the mountains. Like, I could probably get away without even putting my tent. But I might just put my tent here and sleep in it anyways. Just cause, I don't know. It kind of seems cool. Welcome to the Woods Hole Shelter. You must use the bear resistant canisters or that guy. The hike is to be alone. To be alone is not to be lonely. Man, these people are so epic. Maybe I should try to move some of these logs. Yeah, that thing is pretty deep in the ground, so time to make some grub. Let's see what's on the menu today, huh? I left in quite a rush, so I didn't get to pack as much food as I wanted. I wanted to try my hand at some bread again. In one of my other videos, I tried to make bread and it went horribly. I'm just putting the bread straight in the coals at this point. It's actually pretty good, even though it looks really burnt. But I have a new idea this time. I don't know how well it's gonna work. And I haven't seen anybody cook bread this way, but I thought I'd give it a try, just cause. So let's take a step back. This is flour, sugar, and yeast in here. I'm going to take a bit of the flour, toss it around in here, then I'll make the bread, try to roll it into like a dough. I will try to cook it in this on my little stove. I'm thinking probably one side's gonna get more cooked or burnt. I think it will be a fun attempt. So put that in here, warm it up. And while that's warming up, I think we can have another Z-bar. Since I'm waiting for this bread, I think I will set up my tent right here, just cause. Probably Chinese tent off Amazon. Well, it is a one-person tent, and it has about enough room for you to lay down in. I'd say it's this maybe the same quality as my North Face one. Bed's made. Bread, maybe a little bit warm. Now I just gotta roll it till it's no longer sticky. Should start to take all the stuff off my hands too. So we can put it on this little tray. Perfect. I'm going to go far away and rub all this dough off of my hands somewhere else. My plan, I want to cook it in here. So what I'm going to do, I have some of the leftover flour right here. And I want to coat the inside of this. Hopefully it won't stick. If I roll my little dough ball all up in some flour, then it will not stick. I think we need to preheat this a little bit. Oh, it's already burning that flour. That's about as low as it can go. All right, let's see. I'm thinking it's gonna burn in a few places. All right, it's covered in flour. Looks a little lumpy. Let's just drop it in. Close the lid. Well, it smells like bread, but I have a feeling the bottom may be getting burnt. I'm gonna try to flip it. That is burnt, son. We're just gonna flip them around. Do the other side. Uh-oh. Well, so far it's going about as good as I expected. Not very. It'll be good enough to eat. And that's all that matters, really. Oh gosh. I'm thinking I might have to do something like this. Looks like a ball of goop, probably uncooked. It is extremely burnt. But some of it is not burnt. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever eaten. I don't know what to do about this. Well, while my ramen's boiling, let's do a little exploring. Even though this huge fire pit is here, I'm pretty sure you are not allowed to have a fire here for the last like 12 years. So there's that. It's a good looking shelter. Let's investigate that privy. A little different than the one on Blood Mountain. Looks like the door broke off. Solid. Maybe I'll end up using that one. I'll use every bathroom in these ranges. Some ramen with some burnt bread in it. So here we are. Looks pretty tasty. So I've got these hand warmers. Gonna preemptively put one of these in my sleeping bag. It's getting cold. Along with this ramen, I've also got some peanuts, which I may be adding to the ramen. I have some of these weird protein chips that happen to be in my pantry for who knows how long, so. It's snowing again. I just gotta. I will be putting all my food and my trash in this bag. My food is all stored. It's dark and it's cold. I am going to get in my tent now, and I'll see you in there. You and me. There's a little mouse chilling in here somewhere. If he climbs in my tent at night, it's gonna freak me out for sure. I've made it into my tent. Hopefully a mouse doesn't join me tonight. I think I'm gonna lay down, go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning.
Oh, good morning. It's 7 a.m. and it's like 20 degrees outside. Slept okay. It was pretty cold. I don't know if it was one or multiple, but that mouse was like just on a mission running around the shelter. And all I could just hear was just tippy tappy on the wood. And at first I was like, oh my God, he's gonna get in my tent or something and freak me out. But then I kind of started to like it because, I don't know, just hear him running around. It was like somebody else was here with me. So it was kind of nice. I think the sun rises in like 30 minutes, but I might try to get up because it's pretty cold in here. Welp, it snowed. It's still snowing. Whew. Oh man, that's cold. I will not lie, it's really freaking cold. I'm gonna go to the bear vault and get my food. It's so cold. I peed over here like 5 minutes ago and it's already frozen. I brought some turkey bacon, but I thought it'd be frozen solid, and it seems like it's good. I am going to try to warm up my hands. These hand warmers still have a little bit of juice in them. Oh. Nice. Might as well pack up while I'm waiting. This water smells like ramen noodles and has chunks of bread in it, but it's about to warm me up, so that's all that matters. Alright, we can pour this boiling water into my frozen water bottle. Bread chunks. Now I'm gonna chop up this bacon into itty bitty pieces and then cook it in this thing because I don't have a pan or a skillet or anything. Smells good. Gonna eat this Z-Bar iced oatmeal cookie. It's a bit frozen, but I think it's a bit fitting for the weather right now. Check this out. It's straight magical right now. While my hands are a little bit warm, let's try to finish packing up some of this stuff. Ta-da! Alright. I got my bacon. Let's see how it turned out. It's like just little bacon bits. May not look like it, but this is really good. Breakfast is done. The snow is coming down. I think I'm gonna finish packing up and then get it move on. It's probably not gonna stop snowing anytime soon. Look at outside. Can you see what's going on? Ever since I've had this bag, it came with this, like rain cover. I've never had the chance to use it. And now I'm gonna use it for the snow. But I also have to figure out how it goes on. Well, it's probably not the exact way, but looks like it'll stay on, so we will roll with it. Taking these for the road. Well, I was taking the Freeman Trail back, but this is the trail now, so I think instead I'm gonna go same way I came, just go back up the mountain, go exactly where I came from. So time to retrace my steps through some of this trail. Somebody else was out here.
These are pretty fresh, so somebody else is as crazy as I am being out here. We're back. We are back. Seeing it covered in snow, so cool. It's dry in here, so we can rest for a sec. And I can eat my orange. These orange slices are like partially frozen. It's almost like an orange Italian ice or like sorbet. This is awesome. A couple things that have been put in overtime this hike. Those hand warmers, the same ones that I used last night, are still warm, and I got them inside my gloves. Another thing, Cutie, or that tangerine or whatever, that thing just like revitalized me. I'm about to run down this mountain. This is where we stood at the peak. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Looking gnarly. Well, I wish I recorded it, but I just slid all the way down this steep part of the trail, as you can see. That was the worst part. Oh, holy shit. But there are some icy spots up ahead that I remember, which are now camouflaged by snow. We'll make it. Just past a group going up the mountain, which is crazy because I haven't seen anybody up here, but now I can follow their tracks and I won't lose the trail, and maybe I won't slip. Things are looking pretty good. I think we're about halfway down. Feeling good. It's getting quite treacherous. We're back at this icy spot with the steps, and I really don't want to fall. I'm just gonna take it real slow. A gift from the heavens. I'm guessing one of those hikers that I passed dropped this along the way. So he donated to the cause. I appreciate it. There's our trail. I've been really warm most of this, but when the wind blows, oh my gosh. It's brutal. I've seen more people today hiking up here than yesterday. When yesterday the weather was perfect and sunny, and today it's like a blizzard. Glad I'm not the only one. This little creek is the last thing standing between me and my car. Survived. Yes, we made it. We are back. Well, I've mostly made it out of the snow, out of the storm, and almost back home. I just want to say, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I learned a lot on this, and I'm gonna need some more supplies before I go out in the winter, like some crampons, and maybe some trekking poles at least. We survived. I had a lot of fun. So tune in next time, and thank you for watching.